श्यामाप्रसाद मुखर्जी म्हणून नाव दिलें. आता ह्याच सरकाराक दिसलें की वो लाटचो म्हणून. जशें पळय आतां जागे लाट्टा गोंयांत, जागे लाट्टा. पयलीं मायनिंगान सगळें लाटपाचें काम जाल्लें, आतां जागे लाट्टा. जागे लाटून आतां उदक सुद्दां लाटलें. गोंयच्यो न्हंयो ज्यो आसा त्यो सुद्दां लाटून उडयल्यो. आनी जागे लाटून उदक लाटून आतां स्लोली बांदिल्ली एसेट्स म्हणजे जमीन उरली पोनाक ताजेर पळय एसेट्स जे बांदिल्ले ते सुद्दां आतां लाटपाची मोहीम सरकारान काडल्या अशें दिसून येता. हालींच आमी आयकलां की ट्युरिजम डिपार्टमेंट जो शेकांचेर बोबो मारता, सबलेटींग जाला म्हणून. शेक सबलेटिंगाचो एक बारीक विशय तसो पळोवपाक गेल्यार, आतां तितून वचना हांव, पूण होच डिपार्टमेंट मोठ्या प्रमाणान कशें लेटींग करता, आसा त्यो सगळ्यो संपत्ती गोंयच्यो लेटींग करून उडयता, तें हांव तुमकां 2 उतरांनी सांगता. मेन विशय म्हणटा तो आतां श्यामाप्रसाद मुखर्जी स्टेडियमाचो. हो जो स्टेडियम आसा तो 2021 डिसेंबर 2021 ही डेट म्हत्वाची. तेन्ना एक अशी बारीकशी नोटीस एका पेपरार घालून सरकारान लाटपाचो प्रयत्न केल्लो. आतां जाली 4 वर्सां सोंपलीं. तर तेन्नाच्या म्हणजे आतां जो आसा तोच वायस चॅन्सलर युनिवर्सिटीचो, जी युनिवर्सिटी गोवा युनिवर्सिटी आतां सगळ्या न्यूजान आसा फॉर द रॉंग रिजन्स, त्या वायस चॅन्सलराक एक लेटर बरोवन हांवें डिटेल लेटर बरोवन सांगलें की अंडर नो सर्कमस्टांसीस यू शूड अलाव द प्रायवेटायझेशन ऑफ दीस श्यामाप्रसाद मुखर्जी स्टेडियम. आतां युनिवर्सिटीक कित्याक बरोवचें पडलें तें सांगता तुमकां हांव. स्टेडियम बांदता तेन्ना ताचो फावंडर डायरेक्टर सगळो स्क्रिप्ट रायटर हांव. हो स्टेडियम बांदिल्लो तेन्ना ह्या BJPच्या जे स्टॉलवर्ड्स आसा कांय अजून ते पार्टयेन जे आसा तांकां खबर आसा कशे परिस्थितीन हो स्टेडियम त्या युनिवर्सिटी जाग्याचेर बांदलो. आनी तो बांदून 100 कोटी पब्लीक फंडांतल्यान पयशे यूज जाले तो बांदपाक. आनी विदीन अ स्पॅन ऑफ 10 years तुमचे कडेन तें सांबाळूंक जावंक ना. पयलीं जेन्ना सरकारां आसली तेन्ना BJP एज अ पार्टी बोबो मारी की प्रायवेटायझेशन करपाक PPP मॉडल करपाक आमी दिवचे ना म्हणून. अशें आमचे कडेन एक उदाहरण सुद्दां आसा. गोवा मेडिकल कॉलेजीचो म्हाका याद जाता ते भशेन एक इज्रायली कंपनी टायअप करून कितें तरी प्रायवेटायझेशनाचें जे चलतालें ताजेर मोठो बोवाळ घातिल्लो आनी चळवळ चालू जाल्ली. आज त्याच पार्टीचो सरकार ह्या भशेन अशे आमचे एसेट्स, गोंयचे एसेट्स कित्याक लाडटा तें जाणून घेवपाची गरज आसा. आतां वायस चॅन्सलराक हांव कित्याक हाडटा, वायस चॅन्सलराक हांवें एक डिटेल लेटर बरयल्ली, हांव तुमचे कडेन शेअर करतलो. ती लेटर आसा 31 डिसेंबर 2021 आनी ताका हांवें फूल तितून दिल्लें, हाजी हिस्ट्री दिल्ली कशे पद्दतीन हो हांगा स्टेडियम आमी बांदूंक पावले. तातूंत क्लियरली बरयल्लें हांवें लेटरीन बरयल्लें की जमीन जी आसा ती युनिवर्सिटीच जमीन उरतली आनी ताचो इक्वल पार्टनर इज द युनिवर्सिटी म्हणून तेन्ना कॉरस्पॉन्डन्स केल्लें आसतलें फायलींनी SAGच्या जेन्ना हांव आसलो आनी तेन्ना म्हज्या देखरेखी खाला हो स्टेडियम बांदलो. म्हणून ताका हांवें मागीर एक पत्र पाठोवन सेपरेट अपॉयंटमेंट घेवन ताका ही डिटेल ताचे कडेन बसून ताका समजावन सांगलें. डॉक्टर प्रोफेसर मेनन म्हाका याद आसतली हें हांवें सांगलें आनी ताणें म्हाका आश्वासन दिल्लें की आमी प्रायवेटायझेशन करूंक दिवचे ना. आनी ताका कित्याक सांगलें, एकदां जर हांकां कमिशन मेळटा म्हणून कोणाक तरी भायल्या काडून बोट घालूंक दिवप जाल्यार फूल युनिवर्सिटी तुजी फाल्यां तरी प्रायवेटायज जावंक शकता आख्खीच. आज ही युनिवर्सिटीचो दर्जो सकयल येत आसा, थंय आनीक बाकीचीं कारस्थानां चालू जाल्या आनी ताका एड करून हांव सांगता की जरी सरकाराक दिसता की आमी हें करूंक शकता म्हणून, लिगली इट इज नॉट टेनेबल. हें लिगली करूंक शकना अंटील एंड अनलेस एक्झिक्युटीव कावन्सील ऑफ द गोवा युनिवर्सिटी गिव्स इट्स कन्सेंट. आतां हो कन्सेंट दिला, देर इज नो ट्रान्सपरन्सी. वायस चॅन्सलरान कन्सेंट दिला, देर इज नो ट्रान्सपरन्सी. काल जेन्ना कांय भुरगे थंय भायर सरले हाचे वयल्यान दिसून येता ताणें दिवंक ना. हें सरकारान आपले सायडीनूच कितें तरी केलां ही 4 वर्सां फाटीं जे येवजण चालू जाल्ली लाटपाची ती आज ते शार्तेर पावयल्या. हांव मागतां की युनिवर्सिटीचे स्टुडंट्स, गोंयचे कॉलेजचे स्टुडंट्स, गोंयचे सगळे फिजिकल एड्युकेशन टिचर्स चड करून, बाकीचे टिचर्स हांव सांगताच तांकां, पण फिजिकल एड्युकेशन टिचर्स 100 आसतले गोंयान आनी सगळ्यांनी फुडाकार घेवचो. आनी हो जो स्टेडियम बांदिल्लो इट वॉज मेंट प्रायमरीली फॉर द युनिवर्सिटी यूज, इंटर कॉलेजिएट कॉम्पिटिशन, इंट्रा कॉलेज कॉम्पिटिशन प्लस इंटर युनिवर्सिटी कॉम्पिटिशन्स, अँड एड टू दॅट लुझोफोनिया गेम्साच्या नांवान एक गोंयान बरो स्पोर्ट्स इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चर फॉर व्हॉलीबॉल, फॉर बास्केटबॉल, हे जे असले जे इंडोर स्पोर्ट्स आसा जावं बॅडमिंटन, हाचे खातीर हो यूज जातलो. सरकारान हें सगळें कुशीक दवरून फक्त थंय एग्जिबिशनां, नाच गाणे आनी पॉलिटिकल इव्हेंट्स करपाक हो स्टेडियम यूज केल्लो आसा. तर आजून टायम वचोंक ना. पीपल हॅव टू कम फॉरवर्ड अँड अंडरस्टँड की कुडके कुडके करून गोंयच्यो संपत्ती सरकार प्रायवेटांक विकता, सगळे दिल्लीवाल्यांक विकता. आतां हो कोण तरी मुंबयवालो आयला खंय, अशें करून ते गोंयचे सगळे सोपून उडोवपाच्या मार्गार आसा. इतलेंच आडोवपाचो हो प्रयत्न आमी करता.
So these are assets हे पळय आमचे गोंयचे पळय आहा न्ही, ऑल रिसोर्सीस ऑफ द पब्लीक टॅक्स पेयर्स मनी, आनी जे पळय दिता 25 lakhs पर मंथ लीज, हेजो वालोर कितें? आय थिंक आफ्टर स्पेंडींग इन 2014, 2011 it was built.
2012
Okay. Within 11 months it was constructed to be the biggest stadium of Goa,
indoor stadium.
indoor stadium, for 82 crores. Then another 100 crores was spread for renovation in during Lusubina
National Games.
Yeah, so almost 200 crores have gone into this, and what you are getting is 25 lakhs is peanuts. And first of all, it cannot be leased, a public asset. What the government is trying to do is strip all the assets of the state. Means by the time their power is over in 2027, कांयच उरपाक ना सरकाराचें. They may tomorrow lease also their government offices also to private. Why keep the government offices? Because ये पळय आमी half the budget is going to pay salaries for destroying Goa. We don't need this. First, you lease your offices. Don't interfere with the educational institutions. Educational institutions are most important. Tomorrow you will privatize the university also, Goa University. You know, you are beginning such a trend. This completely destroy Goa. One side you are destroying environment, other side you are destroying education institutions, the sports facilities. What is happening? And then old Goa, there is somebody, private person is being given. Earlier you had given to all the tourism hotels. So Goa is getting destroyed at a rapid rate. We are losing all our state assets. There is some time you have to stop this nonsense going on. These policies are most destructive, which we have never seen before in the history of Goa.
So इतने distraction जाता land selling ये, why people are quiet, do you think?
People are not quiet.
People are not quiet. People have to be awakened. This is आमचो वो एक small effort to awaken the people. आणि आता ह्या बाबतीन particularly the university students and the university faculty आणि जे कोण आसा ते, this asset is equally theirs. There is correspondence in that regard. ना गव्हर्मेंटान फक्त ते लुझोफोनिया गेम्सा खातीर पयशे घातलेले आनी फायनली युनिवर्सिटी आमचीच न्हू ती, युनिवर्सिटीज ऑफ द पब्लीक फंड ओन्ली. सो हे युनिवर्सिटीन त्यांच्या लक्षान येवंक ना कशें. माय लेटर इज ऑन रेकॉर्ड. नाव ओन्ली द वायस चान्सलर हॅज टू मेक इट क्लियर की आमी कन्सेंट दिवंक ना म्हणून. देर ओन्ली इट फॉल्स. द बिगर पिक्चर इज वाय यू आर सेलिंग द एसेट्स. गोंयकार मेले सगळे. तुमकां जर 25 लाखांची भीक लागल्या जाल्यार कट्टी घेवन लाया मरे, सगळे कडेन कट्ट्यो दवरा. एवरी डेप्युटी कलेक्टर ऑफिसान कितें तरी घाला म्हणून सांग गोंयच्या लोकांक. घालतले टू सेव दीस. वॉट स्पोर्ट्स यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट? वॉट खेलो गेम्स, खेलो इंडिया आनी कितें म्हणटा? खंयचे खेलो इंडिया जातल्यो अश्यो? तुमी जर क्रिएट केल्ले एसेट्स जर अशे विकपाक लागले जाल्यार.
आणि काल स्टुडंट भायर सरल्या प्रोटेस्ट. काल युनिवर्सिटीन प्रोटेस्ट जाल्लो. अशें न्ही की लोक ओगी आहा म्हण. आख्खे भारतान इंडियेक तर पयल्यार गोंयकार मॅक्झिमम प्रोटेस्ट करता, मॅक्झिमम PIL फायल करता. आनी खंयचे कोणें एनजीडीन तिंगा पयल्यार मोर दॅन 50% ऑफ पेटिशन्स आर कमिंग फ्रॉम गोवा. दॅट शोज दॅट गोवन्स आर मोस्ट एवेकन अँड मोस्ट कॉन्शियस अँड असर्टिंग देअर रायट्स.
पेपर लीक झाले युनिव्हर्सिटी, युनिव्हर्सिटी, तर तुमच्या हेजेर कितें दिसता?
एनिवे पेपर लिकाचेर आय स्पीक सेपरेटली हेजेर कितें आहलें विचार.
With reference to you were the sports director at that time, what was the initial vision and idea in building this stadium?
When I was
it
there,
just for sports or multi-purpose?
yes, it was given. See, there was no other agenda besides sports when this was conceived. Lusophonia Games, the previous government had miserably failed in creating the infrastructure. But commitment taane dillo. Digambar Kamat's government had given the commitment to host the games. They had failed. 2012 जेन्ना BJPचो सरकार आयलो and Mr. Late Manohar Parrikar became the CM, he entrusted this responsibility to me. And people in the BJP know it very well. Everything is known to them, how it happened. ही सुद्धा आता ही सुवात सोदपाक I was the main person responsible. Thanks to the then Vice Chancellor, ताका हांवें convince केलो that this is an asset you are going to get on a platter for the university. And that is how it was done. Not for this government to come and sell it like this. So what is the future? What is the future of sports? Today, see, the world over, because I have traveled to so many universities, sports and academics go together. ते पयलींचे दीस गेले की फुटबॉल खेळटा मरे आख्खो दीस ग्राउंडार आसता. ओ कितें रे वो भुरगो कांय शिकना. ते दीस गेले. नाव टुडे प्रोफेशनल्स आर प्लेइंग स्पोर्ट एट टॉप लेवल. आता इंडियन ऑलिंपिक कमिटीची कस्टी म्हणून ती मॅडम काल जी पळय इंडियन ऑलिंपिक कमिटी इंटरनॅशनल ऑलिंपिक कमिटीची जी हें जाल्या chairperson, the first lady chairperson from Zimbabwe, she is a gold medalist. She is a sports minister of that country. So आता तशें ना, आता academics and this has to go side by side and university has to make the full use of this facility of sports. कित्याक न्हिदल्या तुमी? You are become an extended arm of the government. Goa University has become an extended department of the government. अशें म्हणचें पडलें. Where is the autonomy you have? You are not doing what you are called to do. So when I was director, this came under my leadership, fully up, with the backing of the then CM Mr. Manohar Parrikar, and it got completed in a record time. Only the documentation much exchange करपाचें formally उरलेलें because there was no time. Time was essence of the whole thing because we had to host the games within a year. So on this backdrop, I can safely say, there was no other agenda to do what they have been doing all along. And even आता ते सेल म्हणटा ते आता ते कशें तांचे तकलेन जाता I don't know. ऑफकोर्स ऑब्वियसली बॅगा मेळटा म्हणूनच सेल जाता. बिश्तो कोण अशें उठून हें करचो ना. तुमचे कडेन जर मेंटेन करूंक जायना, फर्स्ट टेल द युनिवर्सिटी टू डू इट. टेल द पीपल ऑफ गोवा टू डू इट. टेल द गोवन इंडस्ट्रियल हाऊसेस टू कम फॉरवर्ड अँड हेल्प. टेल द एसोसिएशन्स. आता गोवा ऑलिंपिक कमिटी, गोवा ऑलिंपिक एसोसिएशन अध्यक्ष आसा तो कितलेच फावटी MP मरे नॉर्थ गोवाचो, कितलेच फावट तो मिनिस्टर आसा. इनफॅक्ट ही शूड बी स्पीकिंग ऑन दीस. तुम्ही BJP म्हणून सगळे ओगी रावतले आणि कोणूच उलोवचो ना. This becomes the responsibility of Shripad Naik, the Honorable MP of North Goa, who is also the chairman of the Goa Olympic Association for number of years. This also is the responsibility of every sports association in Goa. Any sports discipline. Every sports association must come forward now, step forward and protect these assets. They are created for them.
Elvis, we have understood that the vision was sports and the vision was to develop the youth of this state. But we didn't see that on ground. We didn't see sportsmen and we didn't see the associations using these facilities to upper their game, to play the competitive sport and to reach to a level that Goa shines in the national level.
Absolutely correct.
Why was this stadium not until now used for the sportsmen? Why they were not using this?
I will tell you.
Were they not allowed, or is that there was no vision for this?
There is no vision as far as the government is concerned. As far as the sports associations are concerned, they are willing to utilize it and it was created for them. Believe me, I am the person who did all that. It was created for them. Only thing is, all these governments that have come, they have been imposing heavy charges on the sports associations for utilization, which is unheard of. आता आनीक एक सांगता तुमकां हांव. वो चेअर आतां आमचो वायस चॅन्सलर आसा, हीज ओरिजीन इज फ्रॉम केरला ऑब्वियसली. मेनन म्हणल्यार चडशे केरला ते. गव्हर्नर चॅन्सलर ऑफ द युनिवर्सिटी इज ऑल्सो फ्रॉम केरला. हीज ओरिजीन इज फ्रॉम केरला. अरे हांकां दोगांयकूय कळपाक जाय, दे आर ओन स्टेट ऑफ केरला. सी द वायब्रंट स्पोर्ट्स कल्चर दॅट इज देर. हाव द गव्हर्मेंट्स आर प्रोमोटींग स्पोर्ट्स. इंडियन ऑलिंपिक एसोसिएशनाची चेअरपर्सन कोण? PT उषा फ्रॉम केरला. BJPन केल्या तिका. बेश्टीच केली बिकॉज देर इज अ ह्यूज कल्चर. आमचे कडेन तें कल्चर आसलें. Because your own government is preventing sports person from utilizing these facilities, we are unable to produce good sports persons today. So the answer to your question is, the government intentionally blocked associations from accessing these facilities which were initially created for them, so that they are in a position to do this sale to some party from Bombay, party from Delhi, or somebody else who comes and gives them commission. This is safely I can say.
You mentioned earlier that Goa University is equal partners in the land, but we haven't seen Goa University getting. Are they getting any revenue from this?
They should have got. I have brought this to the notice of the Vice Chancellor. My letter is very speaking. I will share the letter with you. It is speaking on these terms that you are equal partner in this facility, because the land belongs to you. There is no transfer of land. I don't know whether they have transferred the land now, surreptitiously whether they have done it now. I have every reason to doubt now the intentions of this university and the Vice Chancellor. If they have done it an underhand dealing to lease the land to the government, then the government could have done it. Otherwise, it is simply a no. And if they have done it surreptitiously, the student community and all the faculty must rise up.
Avindan, one question for you. Local panchayat, which is Santa Cruz, falls into Santa Cruz village panchayat, they haven't benefited anything from the stadium with reference to revenue. What do you see this move will further dampen their spirit to service that place?
See, they should have asked, if they wanted a share of the revenue, they could have pass a resolution, tax the place. But they have not done that, because the stadium, which was meant for a purpose, it was not used for that purpose. It's more focused on commercial business. So an educational institution is to promote the talent of our locals. So that objective not being met, the other issues of tax collection becomes not that relevant. The focus of the panchayat should have been to ensure that this stadium is used for the local. Santa Cruz people have not benefited. So if the Santa Cruz people had to assert their right to use the stadium, it would have been better. If at least Gomes can't use it, at least Santa Cruz residents can use it, because it is in their constituency, within the jurisdiction of panchayat.
So, a last appeal, particularly to the BJP. You have named it as Shayama Prasad Mukherjee Stadium. He is your ideologue. ताचेर कोणे काय म्हणूंक ना तुमकां. आतां तुमी ताचें नांव काडटा आनी तें कोणाच्या प्रायवेटाच्या हातान दिता. You have to understand this. And my also call is to the student community, whether it is NSUI, whether it is ABVP, तुमचे ते. So see that this is safeguarded. That is all I can say.
But it falls under Santa Cruz or Taligaon. It was even though Taligaon also was.
Santa Cruz, I think.
What permissions were given by Taligaon?
No, it is shifted on the PDA. They moved it to PDA now. I don't think it's any longer with Santa Cruz or any Taligaon.
Anyway, that is not important.
That's
that is let the university decides. University knows they are putting up other structures also.
We are not going on the jurisdiction. But the place where it's located, whether Taligaon, Santa Cruz, Donapal, these places have not benefited. What is the use if the local people cannot benefit? An asset created by crores of rupees is wasted and focused on commercial activities, not educational or sports activity.
Apart from these institutes also, there are many other government institutes which are building infrastructures are going to be PPA mode. They are going to be. So what will be your demand?
See, what is
to resign the CM's resignation?
No, we are not going on that.
Why?
No, see, we are not going on who should resign or who should not resign. That is not an issue here. Here the issue is accountability. The person who is given on leave, who is responsible, of course, CM is the head of the state. We are not here to attack any personal, Today, Pramod, someone is there, tomorrow somebody else will be there. Our fight will go on. Here is the issue of corruption. Clearly, that this whatever deal has happened is not, it's complete blatant violation of that. Education is an essential part of our system, which you are destroying by giving it a commercial purpose.
No,
Bazaar, university bazaar.
It is a daylight robbery.
I asked you.
Daylight robbery.
Yesterday, day before yesterday, you all were there for forest minister.
Yeah.
So same thing comes for the CM also.
No, that was a different issue.
Why?
Where the judgment has got no.
You said that it will be continuous process.
Yeah.
So
See,
why was the design your demand
see,
there and why not here?
See, we are not going on that level of anybody's resignation here. There, the judgment has been passed against this minister's land conversion. That's a totally different issue. Now, if we go to the court and court passes a judgment that this is illegal, We can demand a resignation of the chief
So you
minister.
all are going to.
We are looking at all the options. No? We are not ruling out any option. First, we are appealing to the government because it is just got a recently 2 days back we got this news. So if the government doesn't listen, then every time we have to knock the doors of the courts. It's not an easy thing. It's a very expensive affair.
या लास्ट क्वेश्चन कितें म्हणटालो तूं?
ते पेपर लीक सिस्टम त्यांनी कमिटी काढल्या सो व्हॉट डू यू एक्सपेक्ट?
See, we are speaking on the university issue right now as far as this leasing out of the stadium is concerned. म्हणून तुझ्या I will answer it, though it doesn't fall in the domain. Committee काढल्या म्हणल्यार see, it is my personal opinion again. It may not be liked by many people also. जो इश्यू युनिवर्सिटीन घडटा पळय, वॉट इज युनिवर्सिटी? युनिवर्सिटी इज अ क्रिएशन थ्रू अ स्टॅट्यूट, द गोवा युनिवर्सिटीज एक्ट म्हणून आसतलो. त्या हितूंतल्यान युनिवर्सिटी घडली. ताका युनिवर्सिटी ग्रांट्स कमिशन म्हणून आहा, विच ओवरसीज द फंक्शनिंग ऑफ युनिवर्सिटी फॉर देअर रेटिंग अँड रँकिंग अँड ऑल दॅट. हियर इज अ केस वेअर द युनिवर्सिटी इज मिजरेबली फेलिंग. आता हें जें प्रकरण आसा, आय डोंट नो द डेप्थ ऑफ इट बिकॉज नोबडी नोज. सगळे बेश्टे उलयता, मिडियान हेडलायन्स जाता. माय ओनली कन्सर्न इज जस्टीस हाय कोर्ट जजाक अपॉइंट करप. आनी आय एम नॉट शुअर वेदर इट इज अ कमिशन ऑफ इन्क्वायरी कमिशन म्हणून डिफरंट आसता, काय इन्क्वायरी कमिटी, तेंय बी आमकां अजून क्लियर ना. बिकॉज एक जज कित्याक म्हणून येतलो? वेन देर इज अ ज्युडिशियल कमिशन, तेन्ना एक जज बसता. आनी इट इज अ बेजिकली अ व्हेरी वायड इन्क्वायरी विच विदीन द एम्बिट ऑफ सो मेनी अदर फॅक्टर्स दॅट कम इन. आता टर्म्स ऑफ रेफरन्स सुद्दां आमकां खबर ना. इट इज नॉट रिपोर्टेड ऑन द मिडिया. वॉट इज द टर्म्स ऑफ रेफरन्स? एक जज, एक पोलीस ऑफिसर, एक हे प्रिंसिपल, एक्स प्रिंसिपल कॉलेजची, एक लॉ कॉलेजचो प्रिंसिपल, सगळे रिटायर्ड. हांकां आतां येदी व्हडली हें कमिटी करून वॉट एक्झॅक्टली इज सॉट टू बी अचिव्ड? इफ यू आस्क मी, इट इज गोइंग टू कॉज अ ह्यूज डिले. लायक आय सेड अर्लियर, एवरी फ्रायडे पिक्चर चेंज जाता ते भशेन पिक्चर चेंज जाला. आतां सद्या युनिवर्सिटीचेर गेला पिक्चर. हे कमिशन ऑफ इन्क्वायरी काय ज्युडिशियल कमिशन्स, दे डोंट गिव रिपोर्ट विदीन अ शॉर्ट टायम. इट इज नॉट पॉसिबल. लोकांनी येवचें पडटा, डिपोज करचें पडटा, तांचे स्टेटमेंट घेवचें पडटा, खूब व्हडलें आसता तें. बाय द टायम दीस पिक्चर वील बी ओवर. I have a feeling that government is trying to delay the whole process. कितें घडलां, this is under the conduct rules. If there is a criminal element, the police have to try this person. If there is a violation of the conduct rules, there are inbuilt mechanisms to deal with this. So much so they could have even terminated him under the conduct rules itself. आता committee of headed by a retired high court judge घालून कितें करपाचें आसा, I don't know. Therefore, I am incompetent to answer it because अजून कांय तुमकां खबर आसल्यार म्हाका सांगचें. टर्म्स ऑफ रेफरन्स तरी लोकांच्या मुखार ना. हें कमिशनान कितें करपाचें? आय ओनली हॅव अ फिलींग दॅट इट इज इंटेंडेड टू कॉज अ डिले.
सेम स्टेडियमाचे ते कमिटी
दिवपाचें स्टेडियम. आतां कमिशन ऑफ इन्क्वायरी जर बसयल्या जाल्यार हो सगळो एस्पेक्ट त्या इन्क्वायरी कमिशनाच्याय मुखार हाडूंक शकता. नथींग रॉंग इन दॅट.
So last we faced the same issue was a mark scandal, if you remember, when Sardin was the education minister. Now what is happening is our moral fabric is getting so much corrupted. There's no ethics. There's no even educational institutions are getting corrupted. So the state of in Goa, the things that are happening are really very dangerous.
हेंचे भुरगे ह्या गोवा युनिवर्सिटीन शिकता, हे सगळे आतां पॉलिसी करता ते. हेंचे अमेरिकाक शिकता मरे भुरगे. हेंचे UK आनी खंय तरी युनिवर्सिटीन आसतले. नोबडी स्टडींग हियर. हेच आमकां सांगता सगळें. थँक्यू.